Looking for a pretty and easy 2-row repeat crochet stitch? If that sounds like you, why not try the delicate shells stitch? If you're ready to learn, I'm Rachel from Hope Corner Farm, and by day I'm a home ec teacher who teaches hundreds of students how to crochet. And let's grab a hook and some yarn and we'll get crocheting. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you get notifications of when I post new videos, and don't forget to give me some feedback on this video. Give me a like or a comment, let me know what I did well or things that I could improve upon. For the delicate shell stitch, you're going to have to know how to crochet a couple of different stitches. First off, you're going to have to know how to chain stitch and crochet, and you're going to have to know how to single crochet. I am going to show you how to crochet those stitches in this tutorial, but if you need slower, more detailed instructions for any of these stitches, you could check out the description below where I have links to videos that take them a lot slower and in more detail. For today's crochet tutorial, I'm going to use a size J 6.0 millimeter crochet hook as well as some size 4 medium weight yarn in this teal color. Use whatever works best for you. You may also need a pair of scissors and a yarn needle at the end of your project. Today's crochet tutorial is written using US crochet terms. For the delicate shell stitch, you're going to start by chaining a multiple of 4 plus 2. So what that means is you chain any multiple of 4 that you would like first. So my multiple of 4 is 12, so I have chained 12. After you've chained your multiple of 4, at the very end you add 2 more. So here is 1 and 2 chains. Now my stitch count is up to 14. So again, start by chaining a multiple of 4 plus 2. Chain your multiple of 4 first and then add 2 at the very end. For row 1, we're going to start by working into the second chain from the crochet hook. Now I personally am going to work into the back bump of the chain, but you can work into the chain however you normally do. There is no right or wrong way for this stitch. Into that second chain from the crochet hook, we're going to work our first delicate shell stitch. And to complete a delicate shell stitch, you're going to place a single crochet into that second chain from the crochet hook. You're going to chain 2, and then you're going to go right back in and place another single crochet in that same chain space. So into the second chain from the crochet hook, we have placed a single crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet. Now we're going to get into the repeat for our row, and the repeat for our row is worked as follows. We're going to skip 1 chain, and into the next chain we're going to place 1 regular single crochet stitch. Then we're going to skip 1 chain, and into the next chain we're going to work a delicate shell stitch. So we're going to single crochet, chain 2, and then single crochet all into that same chain space. And we're going to repeat that across the row. So this repeat is worked across 4 chains. So again, we skip 1, we single crochet in the next, then we skip 1, and then we place a single crochet, chain 2, and then a single crochet in the next. And we have 1 more here. So skip 1, single crochet in the next, then skip 1, and then place a single crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet all into that last chain space. So that repeat should take you all the way to the end of your row. And that completes row 1. For row 2, we're going to start by chaining 1 and then turning our work. The first stitch of our row is going to get worked into that first chain 2 space that we come to. So we're going to skip over this stitch. We're coming right over here to that chain 2 space, and into that chain 2 space we're going to work 1 regular single crochet stitch. Now we're going to get into the repeat for our row. And so for the repeat, we're going to skip 2 stitches and into the top of that single crochet from the previous row, which is our 3rd stitch. So skip, skip into this one right here. We're going to work a delicate shell stitch. So we're going to single crochet, chain 2, and then single crochet again, all into that single crochet from the previous row. Then we're going to skip over here to the chain 2 space, and into the chain 2 space we're going to place a single crochet stitch, and that ends the repeat, and we're going to keep repeating that across the row. So skip 2 into the 3rd or the single crochet from the previous row. We're going to place a single crochet, chain 2, and then another single crochet all into that same space. Then we're going to skip 1 technically, and then into the chain 2 space we're going to place a single crochet stitch, and we'll keep repeating that across the row. So skip, skip into the 3rd, single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet, and then you're going to skip 1 and into the very last chain 2 space of our row. So right here we're going to place a single crochet to end the row. So row 2 should start and end with a single crochet in that chain 2 space. For row 3, we're going to start by chaining 1 and then turning our work. Into the very first stitch of our row, we're going to work a delicate shell stitch. So into this stitch right here, we're going to place a single crochet, chain 2, and then another single crochet stitch. Now we're going to get into the repeat for our row, and the repeat for our row is worked across 4 stitches just like it has been. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip 1 stitch, and then into the chain 2 gap we're going to place a single crochet stitch. Then we're going to skip 2 stitches, so 1, 2, and into the 3rd or the single crochet from the previous row we're going to work a delicate shell stitch. So we're going to place a single crochet, chain 2, and then another single crochet stitch. And we're going to repeat. Skip 1, single crochet into the chain 2 gap, skip 2, so 1, 2, and into the single crochet from the previous row we work a single crochet, chain 2, and then a single crochet, all into that single crochet from the previous row. We have one more repeat, so skip 1, single crochet into the chain 2 gap. When you get to the end of the row, it's a little bit confusing. So again, you're going to skip 1 and 2, and this is the 3rd one that you're going to work into. This little space right here, that's the chain 1 from the previous row, and you are not going to work into it. And yes, it's going to seem like you're a little bit back. So what you would do is into this stitch right here, you would work your last delicate shell stitch. So single crochet, chain 2, and then single crochet stitch. Now, yes, it's going to look like it's back some from the edge, and that's on purpose. If you look at the edge of this delicate shell stitch, it has some curve to it, and you want it to have that curve. That's part of the appeal of this stitch. So keep in mind, it's going to seem like you're working into the wrong spot and that you're missing a stitch, but that is the chain 1, and yes, you are stopping a little bit back, but that's on purpose to get that beautiful waved edge that we like with this stitch. So hopefully that makes sense. So row 3 starts and ends with a delicate shell stitch to start and end our row, and that completes row 3. For the remainder of your project using the delicate shell stitch, you're going to simply keep alternating row 2 and row 3. This is now a 2-row repeat crochet stitch. As far as the finishing row goes, you don't have to do anything special to finish this off. Now notice you've got kind of a slight curve at the top, you've got some definite curve on your edges, and your bottom has a slight curve. The only thing you might want to adjust is that your delicate shell stitches have a definite pointedness to them. And if you want to reduce that pointiness to those shells, this is what you could do in the final row to make your top edge not quite so pointy. So it does not matter which row you're repeating. What you're going to do is chain one and turn. Now, wherever you would work a single crochet, so meaning into those chain two gaps, you're still going to work a single crochet stitch. Now, wherever you would work a delicate shell stitch, meaning into the single crochet from the previous row, you would modify your delicate shell stitch to look like this. So into that single crochet stitch, you would insert your hook and work a single crochet. And then instead of a chain two, you could simply chain one and then go back into that same space and work your delicate shell stitch that way. I'll do a couple of these here so you can see what it looks like for the difference. So again, to modify it for that top edge to make your delicate shell stitch less pointy, you could go single crochet, chain one, and then single crochet. So I'm going to take my hook off here so you can see what I'm talking about. So here is my modified. Notice it has a slight bump up, and here is what my regular delicate shell stitch looks like. Either works. It's up to you, your total personal preference, which one you would like to use. But if the pointiness really bothers you on that top edge, in the last row, just simply reduce your chain two to a chain one, and that's going to give you a more gentle curve on that top edge, which probably matches that bottom curve a little bit better. The last thing I want to point out is that the delicate shell stitch looks the same on both sides. So here is one side and here is the other side. So this is a stitch that you could pick for a project where you want both sides to look the same and have a similar look. Also, this is kind of a denser stitch, so it's a great choice for hats, scarves, headbands, things like that. And that's how to crochet the delicate shell stitch. I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you get notifications of when I post new videos. And if you're looking for a stitch that's kind of similar to the delicate shell stitch, you could check out my twig stitch tutorial right here. And I hope you have a wonderful day.